Welcome to the One Bar in Luppagus Show, your daily source for everything Minnesota Vikings.
All right, we are horned up. Minnesota Vikings coming off a freaking shutout. Confidence is high. What a week to be a Vikings fan. So,
it's been long overdue. We're coming off an absolute ass kicking of the Washington Commanders, and we'll see if we can build off it. The Vikings have struggled to put back-to-back performances together all season long, but maybe they finally turned the corner. Maybe it's too late, but maybe they did it.
I mean, it's probably too late, but you know what? We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna enjoy this victory, this shutout victory, this absolute butt spanking victory, 31 rip of the Washington Commanders.
Hell
We
yeah.
got Dallas Cowboys. We will be traveling there on Sunday night, primetime football, baby. What else could you ask for? So we got plenty to talk about. We got Nitsburg in the house, Tokyo SKOL, deplorable, vital.
I think it's just a plural game. Everybody's names changed.
Yeah, we got Haasman. We got Bulldog. Bulldog was hot and heavy in the round table. Good to see him. LS Gregor, dear friend. Viking Funeral. Anthony, John Carlone, OKC. What's going on? Chris Viking, Antonio. Good to see everybody. T-Bass, what's going on?
Yeah, and hit that like button as you guys come on in. We appreciate that very much. Hail the Milkers. Vic Ryder, Jeepers Creepers. What's going on? Bulldog's here. Boz Daddy's blowing the horn already.
Oh, hail the Milker. Yeah, a lot of Milkers talk during the roundtable last couple of weeks.
But why?
I can't stop talking about Ben Johnson. He cursed the Bears. He pulled those Milkers out last 2 weeks ago, and they're not going to win another game. That's I'm holding strong to that.
That was his 9 moment.
That was his Sam Darnold getting sprayed with water up on everybody's shoulders moment. And he shouldn't have done it.
When that kid dropped the rap that killed the Vikings vibe in the playoffs last year.
Kid dropped a rap.
That rap that guy made, and it's on Twitter, and ever since that we've sucked ever since he made that rap song.
Yeah,
it's horrible.
Well, that sounds more right then. Ross Morgan, good evening. Good evening.
Ross Morgan goes straight to the organ. We all
Hit
know
that like as you guys come on in. You know what, Vikings ain't looking great, but like I said, we're gonna be here every day.
We're looking great. We just won. We just dominated the Washington Commanders. It was glorious.
Yes, it was.
What was I going to say? Get any super chats will get you on the board for the Christmas giveaways, a plethora of giveaways this Christmas.
Yeah, I thought I had the graphic ready, but basically any super chats get you a jersey of your choice. There is also a Dante Culpepper signed jersey.
Not this one, though.
Is a one. No, we got a new one for you. We got a One Bar in Luppagus hoodie. We got a Rise and SKOL mug. So plenty of stuff. So hit those super chats to get you in the running.
I mean, if you want to, if you guys can swing it, we'd appreciate it.
Yes, well, let's do it. Let's talk some damn Vikings. Let's talk some Vikings.
Latest news, and you did a video on this. You know more about this guy than I do, but Vikings signed linebacker Josh Ross to the practice squad. Is he related to the Rosses here locally, that family?
I feel like there's Rosses in every community. It's not just our community, so he could be related to any Ross. And no, he's not. And really, what there is to know about him is not much. Undrafted free agent, went to the Ravens, Seahawks, I believe. Not much there. Here's what I'll say about the signing is, you know what? They signed the right position because middle linebacker, we got Austin Keys and Ivan Pace, 2 guys that probably aren't on a lot of rosters in the league. So they're taking a look at a 26-year-old linebacker that warranted. I mean, he made the 53 as an undrafted free agent. You know, we'll see. Nothing to get too excited about.
You mentioned Ivan Pace. I saw a stat today. He hasn't started since week 4, and he still leads the team in missed tackles. Or he's straight up there. He's 1 or 2.
I don't think he's on a lot of rosters in the league, to be honest. I mean, it's painful to say, but it's probably accurate.
T-Bass is giving us his Christmas list here. He goes, I would take a Paul Krause jersey.
You know what? We got to get a Paul Krause jersey in the mix. I think that's fair. Boswell's in the mix. Let's go.
Hossman is.
Hossman is in. John Carlone is in. Hell yes. And OKC, if you're watching, we got a mug for you. We got a mug for you from the bottom of our hearts.
I accidentally mushroom stamped it, though, so you might want to wash it before you take your first sip of coffee. from it. CeeDee Lamb sounds like he is trending towards playing. He was a participant today, and all signs like he's checking all the boxes for being active on Sunday night.
Yeah, I don't think there's any chance he's not active. Him and Mr. Pickens. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be a rough go at it. Dallas. We're gonna talk about them fellas, but boy, they like to put up the yards.
Viking funeral. Yeah, I feel like you have a lot of really near misses. Viking funeral, like in Wheel Fortune when
the wheel does hate him.
Hates on the bankrupt and just goes right to it. Vic Ryder, sure he'll not win. Dan Graziano from ESPN said this. He's heard a few theories in the last couple of days that it would make sense for Daniel Jones to go back to Minnesota this upcoming offseason. From there, Jones could rehab with the staff that knows him and wanted to retain him. So that's from Dan Graziano. My only thing about this is like, that all sounds great, warm and fuzzy and nice, but like, why would we sign a backup quarterback who may not be able to play till 3/4 to next season? Like, when is he going to come back?
I mean, that could be the time that the Vikings give up on JJ McCarthy to go down a negative route. And like Dan Graziano, I mean, he's not generally right about anything when it comes to the Vikings. So like he put that out there. It makes sense to come here and work out because he was here for a couple of weeks. I mean, that's just, I mean, I think he was just scratching for a story. It doesn't make any sense. We wanted him back here. We tried to get him back here. He didn't come. Like, he went to the Colts to go get a starting spot. So I don't buy this at all.
And why would you invest money in a backup quarterback who's not going to be a backup quarterback through most of the season? So,
well, I mean, it would be for the future. You won't be signing a backup quarterback. It would basically
you still have to sign a backup, though.
I'm just saying you'd be getting him at a cheap price. That's what I think the angle is.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's not going to be much of a market for a guy coming off an injury that was in a very quarterback-friendly offense.
T-Bass is literally making his Christmas list here in the comments.
I'd love to see T-Bass Christmas. I bet it's a lot of fishing lures. I bet it's a lot of
snuff
gift cards to just really just run down bars.
The Stone Pony, you know, he goes there for a good lap dance every Tuesday night. Vikings are once again on the chopping block to be officially eliminated from playoff contention week 15. And this is actually very scary because Vikings lose or tie against the Cowboys, they're out. If the Bears win or tie against the Browns, they're out. Or the Lions tie or against the Rams, they're out. So just one of those situations have to happen. I mean, the Bears can beat the Browns, aren't they?
This isn't scary. The Vikings could win out, and they're still under 1% chance to make the playoffs. So there's nothing scary about
it. Just
any
could
of
be
it.
like it could be done. Anybody hold on to hope. It could end on Sunday. And
the Vikings could win out, and they're still not going to make the playoffs, basically. So yeah, anybody who has playoff hopes right now, I mean, boy, you are the happiest guy in the world. I'd love to have a cup of coffee with you. I bet you'd make me feel very good about myself by the end of it.
Yeah. So
T-Bass, there's no way T-Bass does not wear tighty whities, by the way. Just straight up tighty whities. He's proud of them. He won't back down from them. They're very snug.
I think he wears the colored ones though. I bet he wears the colored ones.
No.
Oh, yeah,
I don't even think he knows there are colored ones, to be honest.
He does.
Probably breaking news there.
I think he does. Let's go to the injury report. Vikings side. Let's go Cowboys first. Tyler Guyton did not participate today. Their left or right tackle there. Malik Hooker also did not participate. So two guys who are very, key to that team did not go today. One was just personal. Guyton's got an ankle. But on the Vikings side, Christian Darrisaw with a knee did not participate today. And TJ Hawkinson with a shin. He's got shin splints. Did not participate today.
Tokyo SKOL, high hopes. Hell yeah. Boswell, absolutely. We will go to the playoffs. Those not great. That's all I got.
Hopefully Darrisaw's good to go. I mean, maybe it's just a rest. I think he played. He wasn't taken out at all, as far as I know, during the game.
If it says a knee, it's not a rest. So they will. That has to be
breaking news. It's a boxer guy, Commando, most of the time.
All right, Commando, or that would be my second guess before boxers. So I was on the right page.
Chaffish down there. Play of the week, you guys voted. It was Andrew Van Ginkel's tipped to himself interception. It was pretty much a landslide. Gink doing what Gink does best. Don't throw those little screens against him because he'll come down with it 85% of the time.
Yep.
Don't do it. Don't do it. JJ McCarthy meter, put that out again. After the win, it jumped way up, back positive. 74% believe in JJ McCarthy after the Commanders game.
Purple pumpkin, winner of the oven. Hey, at least the offense looked good. Hell yeah. Yeah, 78%. That just shows you how crazy Vikings fans are. 1 week we're at about 9%. Next week we're up to 78 after a hell of a performance. So, yeah, it's great to see.
Okay, see, please send us a picture of you in your Christmas panties. We'd love to see that.
Yeah, you should not be wearing panties.
I'm sure he does. They probably feel really good on his skin. Let's jump into the mailbag. And there was a couple here. Matamidai starts with it, but there's like 3 questions that kind of had the same vibe. So I just took Matamidai's. But now that Kevin O'Connell has saw success with the way he did things against the Commanders, how long does he keep it up before he tries implementing harder plays back into the playbook? We'll be getting more spitting fire with Coda. It's been a while. I loved her episode. So there's 2 questions here. One's about KLC sticking with the simplified offense, and then he wants to know when Coda's coming back.
Coda has been very busy with extracurriculars. We'll get her on here soon. There's no doubt about that. The other question is, will KOC stick to it?
Yeah, and there was like 3 questions that are basically the same thing. Like, how long is he going to stay with the simplified thing before he goes back to his normal ways?
I don't know. How long does he want to have a starting quarterback? How long does he want to have a head coaching job? I mean, I'll let you take that.
Yeah, I don't know. I would hope, like, I was actually impressed that he did change his ways last week. Do I feel he's going to stick with it? No, I don't. Will it? I mean, I can see him doing at least another game of it before he starts thinking, okay, now I can turn this kid to do what I want to do. I think it'll be simplified again this week. Beyond that, I'm not so sure he can stick with it. I don't know if he can.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the opposite side of things because the Cowboys offense is absolutely like electric. I mean, 29 points a game leading the NFL. Like, I could see KOC thinking he needs to go, tit for tit on this one. To have him come out against this Cowboys offense that's going to be putting up points and just all of a sudden just, oh yeah, I'm just going to dink and dunk. I don't know. This is going to be quite the test. I hope he does. This will be a test for me. If he does it against this team on prime time where he knows everybody's watching, I'm all in. I think he'll finish off the season and just do this continuously with JJ McCarthy. We will see. My doubts are there, but I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, it's hard to know. Like, he's so set in his ways, but he broke from his path last week, and hopefully he can just do what works for his young
I don't give him any credit, though. I
do.
I don't. I mean, it's been too long. Like, it's almost like I would have given him credit like after the first couple games, but like going against the Commanders at home to just be like, all right, fine, guys, we'll go get a win. I don't give him credit on that one. It's like, dude, that's not credit. That's what you should have been doing this whole time.
Well, it's a double entendre. It's a catch-22, whatever you want to call it. Like, he should have done this earlier, but he finally did it. So I do give him credit for finally doing it and like finally realizing, you know what I'm doing isn't working. I have to change my ways. And he did it. He called more run plays and pass plays last week. So it was not easy for him to do. I get it. I appreciate that. Should have happened 6 weeks ago? Yeah, it should have.
Yeah, no, I still don't give him any credit.
All right, D. Garcia says this: if Wilmar and Lupagus took over for Kwesi after the season, what is the first 3 moves they would make?
Ooh, damn. If we took over for Kwesi, first 3 moves, like we have 3 total or 3 each?
I don't know. Just what would your first 3?
I'd probably fire myself, to be honest.
You took over. You didn't become Kwesi. You took over. Like, he's fired. You're the guy in charge.
Oh shit! All right. I like that. If I'm Kwesi, I took over. I'm not Kwesi. I took over for Kwesi. Sorry. Boy, I should have.
If you want to be Kwesi, you can. If that's
no.
You're a smooth talker if you are.
I'm the new GM. And I'm excited right now. Shit, that's a tough one. I mean, I want to look at the draft. I want to look at free agency. I want to look at guys I'm moving on from. Yeah. You go. I got to think.
Well, I would start. I would axe a bunch of coaches right now. Matt Daniels would be gone. Chris Cooper would be gone.
Well, that's 2 moves. So you got 1 more move.
Oh, then Ryan Grigson would be gone. Like, he's
that's for 3 moves.
Those are my 3. Like, that's where I need to start. I know you can't do much till March. So if I'm just hired in this January, that's what I'm doing. I'm making changes to the coaching staff and the front office. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, no, I'm hiring an offensive coordinator. Absolutely hiring an offensive coordinator. I'm keeping Kevin O'Connell. I'm definitely moving on from some players on this squad. Obviously, the Javon Hargraves, the Jonathan. I'm actually stripping this thing kind of butt naked to a point where we haven't seen it before. I'm not getting overly crazy, but like I said, I'm getting an offensive coordinator. I'm going buck wild. I'm getting rid of some of those ugly contracts, kind of what Kwesi did when he got here. Unfortunately, those did not pan out. And then when it comes to the draft, I'm doing anything and everything I can to get Caleb Downs.
Sounds like he made 12 moves there. Ellis Greger, our good friend and long time, one of the OGs when it comes to subscribers, Ellis Greger, says, I'm curious. What do you think about our center position? Do you think Kelly will be started going into the season next year if he doesn't retire, or do you think the Vikings will look for a replacement via draft or free agency?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Ryan Kelly definitely ain't going to be here. He might think he's going to be here, but he's not going to be here. It'd be interesting. Like, man, Blake Brandel. Like, did the Vikings like are they intrigued by bringing him back at a cheap contract to play center? I know he's too like the dimensions don't fit the prototypical center. And was he great? No. Was he horrible? No. But what he showed in a small amount of time was very intriguing, and also he adds depth along the entire offensive line. I mean, granted, we can't have Juergens being the backup, but I think Blake Brandel would be a very intriguing one. But Ryan Kelly, there's no way in hell Ryan Kelly comes back.
Kelly needs to go. I hope he retires for his sake. Brandel, I think, can do that job. I think he maybe have your starting center, and then maybe you draft a guy. The first game was rough. After that, it got pretty good. Like, you forget he was.
But what have we seen from Blake Brandel over the years? He gets a little bit of time, and the longer he's out there, the worse he gets. So, like, we didn't see that. We didn't see that. He wasn't out there long enough.
So maybe you draft a center in the 4th or 5th round, a guy that you like, one of these tough ass bastards, maybe not overly athletic, doesn't test well, but is just a mean, stalwart, sand in the pants kind of a dude who can anchor that thing. And you got him waiting in the wings if Brandel fails.
Yeah, no, if we're drafting a center in round 4, he better start.
I said 4 or 5.
I'm just saying, like, it's either like if we draft a center in round 4, his ass better be on the field. I'm all for taking a swing on Blake Brandel, but I'd be more for like signing a mid-level free agent center than
like a Drew Scruggs. Must be insane. Good. What's the expectation for what kind of backup quarterback to sign in the offseason?
Oh, must be insane going with the Fire Kwesi, save the 2026 draft. Yeah, that's quite the theme in the comments. Backup quarterback. I don't know if we're signing a backup quarterback. We would be signing a starting quarterback. We don't know yet. That's the scary part.
I would want one who has experience, who is relatively has a streak of being healthy. That would be kind of my wish.
I think I think the mentality should be that you're not signing a backup quarterback. You're signing a quarterback that is coming in to try to get the starting job. That's what JJ McCarthy needs. And may the Mess band win. I don't want to sign a Nick Mullins type guy. I don't want to sign a Carson Wentz type guy. You sign a guy that is going to push the living shit out of JJ McCarthy. And if McCarthy can't win the battle, then so be it. I mean, that might not be a Daniel Jones where you're throwing a ton of money at somebody, but we're not signing a Sean Mannion guy. Give me a break.
Are you sticking with this thought with the next 4 games coming up? With McCarthy balls out, are you going to hold on?
No, you absolutely still sign a seasoned vet. You sign somebody that is going to push his ass for the job, because with 4 games left, I mean, there's nothing in the next 4 games that could make me just be like, all right, he is the absolute man. There's something that could give us a little bit of hope, but no way in hell do you go in with a Max Brosmer and some just ass. You bring somebody that's going to push him.
Push in the bush. Run Fire Fox says this. Will the special teams coach be fired after the season is over? Will he?
Yeah. Next question.
Yep. He has the easiest one. And we're going to end with T-Bass. T-Bass always requires some thought. I don't know if you took a look at this ahead of time or not.
No. I didn't.
All right. So he says Joe Cap, Jim Marshall, Jimmy Kleinsasser, and Keith Millard.
Where is this going? Joe Cap, Jim Kleinsasser, and who?
Jim Marshall and Keith Millard.
Hey, good.
Darius Smith.
Millard. You guys wondering what smart move the Vikings? How are you just wondering what smart move to get the Vikings on top?
I don't know what that means, but I appreciate the super chat.
What smart move to get the Vikings on top? Hire offensive coordinator. Yeah. That's my move.
All right. So Joe Cap, Jim Marshall, Jimmy Kleinsasser, Keith Millard. Those are mine before I ask that question. Kevin O'Connell getting a lot of love because of his win, but I still believe he has wussified this team.
Oh, boy.
So with that said, who is your Mount Rushmore of Vikings players that were tough and mean? I'm not concerned about stats. I want a tough bastard that I want on my side. Side note, Bud Grant is not on my list because I asked for players, or he would be on there. P.S. I just read somewhere that Justin Bieber is a very good hockey player, so he gained a little respect from me, but I still hate the kid. I'd love to see some goon beat him up on the ice.
Wow. So he's asking for like an all-time tough team?
Tough team.
How many players?
Tough and mean. I did 3. I don't know how many he wants. He did
4.
He
nailed it. Keith Millard is
I know. He did, and Kleinsasser was on my list too, and he took him.
I'm not putting Kleinsasser on my list.
He was just a fucking moose. The guy was just all
I don't
muscle
care.
and
The guy the amount of false starts that guy nuts. Yeah, that's a good question, T-Bass. No, 3. I'll go 4. Go ahead. Mine are easy. I think I already have mine.
I did Chris Walsh. The guy was just a special teamer receiver, but the dude was tough as hell. Like, I don't think he felt pain at all. I put Andrew Sendejo on here. The dude was mean. The mean part of this put me on the set. He was always getting penalties for hitting people late, hitting people cheap, and he would rock people.
I would say more cheap than mean.
Well, I think that goes hand in hand. I think you can't be cheap and not be mean.
All right.
And then I had Johnny Randall too. The dude was just a warrior on game day. He hated everybody he went against. He changed during those 4 quarters, and he was mean as hell and tough as hell as well.
Joey Browner is a no-brainer. The guy took heads off. I mean, him and Ronnie Lott were right up there as far as the meanest fuckers out there. Joey Browner, Jared Allen. 100%. Jared Allen's out there fighting guys with this freaking helmet not on. Scott Studwell, 100%, 55, just absolutely laying people out. And then I would have said Millard, but he already did.
Your fingers look really long tonight.
Yeah, no, I've been taking finger vitamins. So I got Randall, or no, you said Randall, so I won't say Randall. Jared Allen, Scott Studwell, Joey Browner. Man, I'd say Mick Tinglehoff, but I never saw him play, but I'm pretty sure that guy wasn't very nice. Hold on. Robert Griffith could lay the wood.
I thought of him too. Griffith was on my list too. Mean hitter.
I'll say Chuck Evans, the old fullback from the late 90s. Charles Evans, R.I.P. I'm putting him on there.
Well, and here's one I want to put on there as an honorable mention just for being tough, and this isn't going to fit in with the mean part of it, but Kirk Cousins, man, that dude could take hit after hit after hit after hit, and he would keep getting up. I know we always said he had a bulbous ass and the way his hips were. That dude could absorb hits like nobody's business. So as far as the tough part, Kirk Cousins was underrated, tough as hell.
Yeah, Randall McDaniel would be a good one. Gary Zimmerman was very not nice. Man, there's a lot. There's a lot of good ones out there.
I would like to get some of those mean, nasty players back in these future drafts we have. It's just mean fuckers.
I mean, all the guys we listed played when you could be a little bit more mean. So, like, it's a different
Jack
NFL these days. Jack Del Rio was good. The Vikings had so many damn good linebackers. Ray Berry back in the day. Man, the whole defensive line in the early 90s. Woo! I'm getting excited. I love that. I love that damn period. So good.
Yeah, it was a great period. Let's do a little segment called What Do We Think? What do you think's going to happen? And these are some talkers that have been out there, many talkers who we're creating ourselves. Could be this season, postseason, whatever. But what do we think? Will Justin Jefferson be traded in the offseason? It's been a talker that's come up. See it in Twitter. What do you think? Will he be traded? Justin Jefferson traded this offseason?
Justin Jefferson, will he be traded?
Got a couple no's already.
No, anybody says yes, you're batshit crazy. I mean, that's not a chance. Not a chance in hell.
I'll say no to Justin Jefferson, but Jordan Addison, I think, is a real possibility.
Well, here, I got one. What do we think? Percentage chance Jalen Naylor being wide receiver 2 next year. Percentage chance of Naylor being wide receiver 2 next year. So that more leans on the fact that Jordan Addison being traded.
Yeah.
Vikings love Jalen Naylor. What do we think about Jalen Naylor being wide receiver 2?
Yeah, I'll let the comments talk first, but I know what I feel. Boswell's going 50%. 5%. Savage. Okay, so he just said yes, please. I don't know if he's talking to us or something that's happened in his garage there.
25%, 85%. Wow. All right. That seems more leaning towards that he will be wide receiver 2.
Speedy's climbing.
I hope he's climbing to a different team.
Really? No,
I mean, we can't rag on the guy for 3 years and then all of a sudden be like, oh, this guy's a wide receiver 2.
No, but I think the Vikings are on board with that. Like, I can see us trading Edison and putting Speedy at 2, and maybe Ty Felton's in there and you draft somebody. But I do think Addison might be gone, so I'm gonna say 60%. I think it's more than 50 for me, and I'm gonna go 60%. And if that happens, he's re-signing Speedy Naylor, and he's your number 2.
Yeah, I would put it at like 30%, and even that's a high percentage. Like when you're thinking about trading a Jordan Addison type guy, a guy that's still on his rookie contract, still has a couple years. I mean, that's a lot of compensation. So you have to find a partner that's going to give you that back. So I'm not saying the Vikings won't look to it. It's like they have to get the right compensation back. So that's the only hold up on my end. Is like I think they'd be fine with that. Jalen Naylor, anybody to Justin Jefferson isn't a wide receiver 2. Like they're higher than that. Like you just get a gift. But it's getting the right compensation, so I would put it at 30.
What would you take for him? Like I would probably take like a second and a fourth. I'd be fine with that.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're not getting a first round pick for him. I don't think you're getting that. So, I don't know. It feels like that'd be one of the trades where whatever we get, be like, okay, whatever. I mean, it have to be higher.
Like you see, like in Buffalo, he would just flourish there.
Yeah, but he definitely has some question marks as well.
All right, what do we think? Will there be multiple firings on the coaching staff this January?
Yes. 100%.
How many?
Bunch.
Yeah, not just the coaching staff, the front office, the whole scouting department. I want to see heads roll. It has to. It has to change. Something has to change. And the coaching staff, you got Chris Cooper, Josh McCown. I don't think it's safe. Matt Daniels shouldn't be safe. Wes Phillips, what does he even do here? So yes, a lot of changes on this coaching staff. There has to be 5 at least, as Purple Pumpkin Face.
What do we think? Is it worth bringing old man 31-year-old Eric Wilson back next year? Guy's made some money this year. He's 31 years old, but
it's not that old.
The fact, well, for a linebacker, it's pretty old.
How's Bobby Wagner?
Well, I mean, Eric Wilson ain't Bobby Wagner.
I'm just saying, like he's.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like where the Vikings are right now in their franchise, looking probably at some rebuilding. Does it make sense to bring Eric Wilson back? He's gonna cost some money.
Yes, yeah, if he wants a year. If he hits an open market,
I think he's the type of guy. He's not going to want a 1-year contract. At 31, he's going to want a 2 to 3 year contract, and I would assume he's going to want some decent money.
I would. To me, I'm a big fan. If you earn it, pay the guy, and he definitely has earned it. But again, is Brian Flores coming back? If it's a different defensive coordinator, maybe it's not the same deal. He's flourishing under Flores right now. I haven't seen Eric Wilson like he's not even like the Eric Wilson of old. He's like this new player, and he's one of our best defensive players. Him and Jalen Redmond are 2 best defensive players this year every single week. I would offer him something. I think he's earned it. He deserves it.
Well, I think you're bringing him in basically to put a Band-Aid on this defense as they bring some other guys in. Like you're basically signing him because right now there's no depth. Pace is balls. Austin Keys is a question mark. So like him and Cashman are kind of like we're going to be losing Hitman. Safeties is a big question mark. Cornerbacks. I mean, everything is a question mark on this defense. So to put a little bit of money in the middle of that defense while you bring in some younger guys helps make them better. So that's what I look at it as. Not so much like, hey, we're signing Eric Wilson. We're going to make a big push. It's like we're just trying to make these younger guys better. So I would be all for spending some money there.
All right. What do we think? McCarthy can play well the rest of the season under the simplified offense. Can he do it?
Yeah. Can.
I want to say yes, but I need to. I need to see what happens this week. I just need to see it one more week. I want to lean yes, but I'm really that's not a super confident yes.
Well, I mean, I think let's
just not forget how bad it was the last couple of weeks.
Well, yeah, but that wasn't the offense they ran.
I know,
so it's a completely different game. So you can't compare the two. I mean, I think 95% of the quarterbacks in the league would do well in that type of offense. It's not tipping my hat to JJ McCarthy. I'm tipping my hat to Kevin O'Connell running a very simple offense where he's running 3 tight ends, 2 tight ends, running the hell out of the ball. Like, who doesn't succeed in that against a Dallas defense that's not very good? So yeah,
there were so many tight ends out there last week. I couldn't even name who was out there. Like, who is this guy?
A lot of 13, a lot of 12. I mean, Ben Sims was even out there catching balls. The most they've done it all year. So I'm all in on that. If he can't succeed in that type of offense and they run it again, then there's not even really a question for next year.
Wow. Ross Jones wants Jimmy Garoppolo. Gross. He sucks.
Let's see. I already had a Blake Brandel one. I don't know if I have any more. Let's see.
I got one
more. So if this is the type of offense that KOC is going to run to succeed with JJ McCarthy and Minnesota Vikings, do we want TJ Hockenson back? If we're going to be tight end heavy, looking at the tight end position, is it worth bringing TJ Hockenson back?
Curious.
I mean, he only had 2 for 12 or whatever, but I mean, Josh Oliver had 2 scored. Like, clearly the tight end was a focal point of this offense last week. Do you want one of the best in the league? Is it worth that money? A lot of no's. Draft a younger guy. Nope. No.
Well, I just think the passes he was catching, like, they weren't like a lot of yak opportunities. Just like,
I'm just saying the offense as a whole.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think anybody could do that. So I would say probably no to at that price tag. Like, these aren't, where he did have that one where he bounced off 2 and scored the touchdown, which is beautiful. But it wasn't like a lot of yak opportunity catches. He wasn't like running free. He was just turning around, catching the ball, getting tackled. I think any tight end can do that. So yeah, I would maybe invest a 3rd round pick at tight end and just use him and keep Oliver and Ben Sims or whoever the hell we're going to have.
Well, the thing with Hawkins is it gets overlooked is he's also a very good blocker. So like, you can look at the balls bouncing around, but it's tough to find a tight end. I mean, granted, he's getting paid a ton of money, but it's tough to find that dual type of tight end that can do all of that. So yeah, I'm kind of on the fence on this one.
All right. What do we think the Vikings' 1st round pick will be in 2026? What position do we think it'll be?
Defensive line.
D-line. Interesting. What do you guys think in the comments? What do you think the first pick will be in 2026, the position?
Man, I think the value is just going to be there. I think we're going to be butt naked at the position. I think Hargrave's gone, Allen's gone, and you got Jalen Redmond, and that's really it. Levi Drake Rodriguez is not the future of this defensive line.
What?
Elijah Williams is not it's just there's some boys there. Don't get me wrong. Go best player available. I want to go best player available, but there's going to be some guys, the Bane from Miami, Falk from Auburn. There's going to be some boys there. I mean, I love Caleb Downs. Don't get me wrong. I love Downs. I would be ecstatic about that, but man, got to build the trenches, man.
There's a couple nice linebackers too. That we really like. Corner, I think, is in there. So I do think, for more of a general answer, it's going to be defense. I think it's going to be your best value position that you need. But man,
you look at the top 15 players right now in the draft. And luckily for the Vikings, there's a handful of quarterbacks. There's a lot of wide receivers that are projected to go in the top 15, which is beautiful. A couple offensive tackles and some awesome defensive players. Like I said, the Bane, the Falk. There's some. We're gonna get lucky. This is a good draft to be in the top.
It also may be a draft where you could trade down and still get that guy that you would have taken at your position. So again, just don't trade down too far like we did.
I don't want to trade down. No.
Casey's first year. I mean, if it's just a few spots, I'm fine with that.
Want to get them.
Few spots, fine with it. All right, early look at the game against the Cowboys presented by Kelce here. How's Kelce looking at this thing early? Vikings at the Cowboys Sunday night frickin' football. Carrie Underwood singing about the Vikings for the 2nd time this season. because we did Sunday Night Football week 2 when we got smoked at home by the frickin' Falcons.
Yeah. Let's take a minute.
Yeah. I'm curious because just Vikings coming off a big win. Dallas is weird though. They look good at times. Other times they look bad. It's a team that I think kind of struggles to finish games. Offense can look good, but then they can have some turnovers here. I was going to say, my God, 95-7. That's Mark Zuckerberg.
Let's go over here. Remember to use the promo code 1BAR, but I'm assuming they're not going to be overly nice to the Minnesota Vikings here. So 70.
Wow.
30.
I thought it was going to be closer. I really did. But yeah, guys, hit up Kelshi. Legal in all 50 states. Better odds, no limits, live trading, flexibility. You can cash out at any time during the games. If your wager's looking bad in the second quarter, cash out, take what you can, and get the hell out of there. Transparent pricing. It's beyond the NFL, politics, economy, Oscars, Grammy, pop culture, all that stuff. And like 1BAR said, use the promo code 1BAR, $10 free when you sign up with that code when you trade 100 bones.
Yeah, let's see. So Detroit, LA, that's going to be a great game.
Be.
Green Bay, 54% over Denver. Denver, 10-game winning streak. So they got Green Bay going in the Denver. Where's the Bears-Browns? We got to see that one real quick, too. Bears-Browns, I actually picked the Browns.
Really?
Ooh, not even close. 76-24.
Yeah, you're definitely on your own there on that one.
No, I'm Browns are gonna do it. It's supposed to be butt ass cold in Chicago. So hit up Kalshi, use that promo code 1BAR. Appreciate them. What else we got? Let's talk some Vikings Cowboys.
Yeah, let's get into some talkers. Number 5. Can the Vikings finally have back-to-back solid performances all year long? The Vikings have looked good one week. Next week they lay a turd. Week 1, great game, great fourth quarter against the Bears, win the game, lay a turd against the Falcons. The Bengals win, you look good. Next week you lay a turd. This week you look good. Are we going to lay a turd? Is that trend going to continue, or can we actually look good for 2 weeks in a row? That's what I want to see this week from the Vikings.
We'll probably look like a turd. So it's a very good Dallas Cowboys
on
squad
Sunday,
in Dallas. In Dallas on Sunday Night Football. We're underdogs, and we should be. There's no doubt. So Purple Pumpkin says turd.
No, doesn't it feel like it's what it's going to be, though?
Yeah, no, I think it will be a turd. I mean, the Vikings, we kicked the shit out of a very bad team. I love that we killed them. I'm glad it wasn't close. It would have been easy to say, oh, yeah, we barely beat a crappy team. We killed them. And Dallas, they can be had. They've had some not so great games either, and their defense isn't overly fantastic. But, man, CeeDee Lamb being healthy, Dak Prescott's so good. It's going to be rough.
Underrated talker in this game is the battle of the kickers. Will Reichard versus Brandon Aubrey. This might be, one of these guys may represent the NFC in the Pro Bowl. And this is actually an underrated talker in this game. What kicker will prevail to be the best kicker?
Don't ever doubt Will Reichard.
I'm not.
Ever. Oh, hey, by the way, I did add so all super chats in December. Remember, Dante Culpepper signed jersey. We're doing a giveaway. A Vikings jersey of your choice. A 1BAR and Lupagus hoodie. Rise and SKOL mug. So again, all super chats get you in the mix for that. Also, I threw one in the mix.
Back tickling by Lupagus.
It's a signed Will Reichard rookie card.
Really? Wow.
Yes. A signed Will Reichard rookie card is also a giveaway. I forgot to throw that in there.
Not bad. No, it's seriously to the best kickers in NFC going against each other. And Aubrey's amazing, but Will Reichard's also amazing. This Vikings defense, can we slow down the Cowboys receivers? I think that's a big talker in this one. George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb, held that Flournoy last week, had a game. They also got the speedy-ass kid. So there's some weapons here in this Dallas offense. Jake Ferguson's a great receiver. This is a tough task for our secondary, and also the front seven has to provide pressure on Dak Prescott in this game.
Yeah, I think the biggest issue with me is that Dak Prescott gets the ball out of his hands faster than any other quarterback. So, to me, that is a good question. Probably dog shit.
It's a Fleer.
Yeah, it's a 91 Fleer. The fact that Prescott gets the ball out of his hands quicker than any other quarterback is the biggest issue, because if we cannot get to the quarterback, which, it's a tough time getting to him, I think he's only been sacked 22 times this year. Like, that's the biggest issue because Flores is going to be bringing the house. We got to make him uncomfortable. But if he can get it out, we're in trouble. And he can get it out. He's proven it.
He can get it out, but he also, like, if he can get to him, he will fold. He does collapse under pressure. He hit him. Dak Prescott will make mistakes. So we'll see if we can get to him or not. Justin Jefferson, can you finally put up some stats in this game? Sunday Night Football, everybody's watched him. He's one of the top. I mean, any Blow Joe who likes NFL is going to, I'll watch Justin Jefferson tonight. Can he perform on Sunday night?
I mean,
he's due. He is so due.
It's easy to say he's due, but what would say he's going to? Like, there's nothing about this that says he's going to do
unless
anything.
He's game planned into it.
We don't want him to. We want if we're going to win, we have to play the same type of offense we played last week, and that does not involve him.
Yeah, I know.
It would be great. Well, yeah, I want him to too. There's no reason to believe he can. Honestly, if he does, it's more of a fluke. It's more of a fluky play. It's more of a busted coverage. Like, at this point, that's what you have to say.
This is the saddest. This comment made me really sad.
It's true. It's not. I mean, the Cowboys are projected to win. Everybody's expecting them to win. Everybody will predict them to win, and they should win.
Yeah. And I know their playoff chances are very slim as well. I think the last talk of this game is just J.J. McCarthy. Can he do it again? Can he put back-to-back performances together where he looks like a competent NFL quarterback?
Well, that all comes down to KOC. It doesn't come down to J.J.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hope he sticks to it. I want to see a heavy run again, and I want to see J.J. McCarthy making easy throws to tight ends and backs, and I don't care if his leg comes up and kicks himself in the left butt cheek when he throws it. Just let him play ball. Let him play ball.
Yeah, whether or not the Vikings win or lose, it's all about McCarthy having a good game. It's all about, really it is. I want the Vikings to win, but if I get a JJ McCarthy solid performance again, no turnovers, two touchdowns and 185 yards, and we lose, so be it. Whatever, I'll take that all day, every day. So it's all up to KOC. It's all about just play calling.
Yeah, and honestly, we may know our playoff fate before this game even starts. I know it's slim to begin with. So what you want to see is this team fighting, playing well, McCarthy looking good. And if you do lose, then at least you have something to build off and feel good about. So it could be a win-win. And you also get in better draft position if you lose. All right, one bar's trivia time. And last week, you failed miserably.
Oof, bad.
So this is the last chance for these super chats. Get on the board for the Christmas giveaways.
All month. Remember, Will Reichard signed rookie card.
Ooh, and it's an 87 Fleer.
I don't know what it is. Also, the beautiful Culpepper signed jersey and a bunch of other shit. But yeah, let's do this. I'm not prepared for the Vikings Cowboys trivia. I feel like I might be 0 for 2.
I think it's pretty easy. I'm putting the line at 6 tonight. I don't think it's very hard.
All right.
I felt bad last week. I thought last week was hard.
That was hard.
Well, you did a hard one for me for Rising School, so I thought we're even.
All right.
Question 1. Play along in the comments. The Vikings traded Andrew Booth Jr. to the Cowboys a few years ago. Who did the Cowboys give them in return?
Nashawn Wright. Final answer. 2 points.
Oh my God, Wilmar is hot. 2 points right out the bat. Montemita with that 99-cent super chat. He always does this right at the last second. All right, you're looking good. Question 2. A lot is made about Randy Moss's 3-touchdown performance against Dallas on Thanksgiving back in 1990. Remember that game?
1990?
1998.
Oh, yeah, I do remember.
He had 163 yards that day, but how many catches did he have?
3. Final answer. 2 more points.
It was 3 catches. He had 3 catches.
Man, making a cake tonight.
4. I felt bad. All right, 4 points. All right, question 3. The Vikings infamously gave away their future to acquire Dallas Cowboys running back Herschel Walker. He played with the Vikings for 2 seasons, but what team did he finish his career with?
Ooh. Eagles. I'm going to say the Giants. Final answer. Nope, hold on. I don't like that noise. Hold on. He was at the Eagles and the Giants afterwards. Where was he first?
I'm sorry, you said final answer. I can't.
All right, that's fair.
Giants was an option. Eagles was an option, but he actually finished with the Dallas Cowboys.
No shit. All right.
He did.
All
He
right.
did.
I feel
He
good
did.
about that
Mailbag.
one because that was not on my radar. All right.
Bozdad just did another $5 super chat, by the way. He wants the Culpepper jersey. All right, question 4. Back to Randy Moss. Many figured the Cowboys were going to take him with the 8th overall pick in 1998, but who did they draft instead?
Oh, shit. That's a good question. I'll know it. Give me a multiple choice.
A, Kyle Turley. B, Grant Wiestrom. C, Trey Thomas. D, Greg Ellis.
Greg Ellis, final answer.
It was. You have 5 points. You have 1 more point to call us a win. Question 5. What former Viking and Cowboys quarterback does this career path describe? Are you ready?
Yep, I already got it.
UNLV, Eagles, Vikings, Cowboys, Ravens.
It's Randall Cunningham.
It is Randall Cunningham. You are correct.
Yeah,
Well
I thought you were gonna go Wade Wilson on that one. That's
Randall Cunningham.
Whiskey Wade Wilson, Randall Cunningham. Oh God, I just swallowed
Oh
a
my
bunch of
God, you're
shit.
something like my grandma.
That was gross. Yeah,
All right,
Randall.
well, question 6. This is all just bread and butter because you got like 7 points right now. Jerry Jones most looks like which of your body parts?
Ball sack, final answer.
Correct. It was scrotum.
Ah!
Well done. Well done.
Good week.
You had 9 points today.
Wow, Jerry, thanks for coming through on the clutch there with the old ball sack. Yeah, no, it's right. That's right.
SKOL, he thought maybe it was the taint.
Well, I mean, they're fairly related there.
Everybody's very impressed with what you did today.
Well, I feel good. I feel good about what just happened.
Love in the comments.
I wasn't feeling confident, but you gave me a couple softballs there, and I appreciate that. So, yeah, I mean, we're gonna be live Sunday night. We're gonna be tailgating prior. We'll be here all damn weekend. OKC, we got a coffee mug for you because we love you.
Love you.
And
Love
remember, all
you.
super chats December get you in the running for all those beautiful prizes.
Giveaway. We're taking out Santa's sack that night and giving out gifts. And guys, remember this: Mariah Carey's Christmas song "All I Want for Christmas Is You," which released on October 29th, 1994.
All I want for Christmas is you and you.
Please,
Stop
me.
stopping.
It will not stop.
We're gonna get time. We're gonna be doing this forever.
You're so brown.
I don't know. It's not gonna stop.
I'm gonna try to end it on my end too.